Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Millicent Machaka and I'm happy to meet with you guys again. I just thought let me do a follow-up on the previous video that I posted where I was talking about 3 keys to start a business. So one of the keys I mentioned that defining a problem is one of the important keys to start a business. So a lot of people have been asking me questions as to what do you mean by defining a problem. So I just thought let me do this video to elaborate what I meant by that. So I came to that conclusion based on my understanding of what entrepreneurship is and our purpose as human beings. So I strongly believe that entrepreneurship is all about solving a problem. It's all about bringing solutions. And also, I also believe that as human beings, we are not just created for fun. We are on earth for a purpose. And every one of us has been equipped to solve a certain problem. Maybe it can be with your gifts, maybe your talents or visions or passions, whatever. But if you can look at it, at the end of the day, you're solving a certain problem, right? So I'll give examples. Let's say you want to start a salon. So if we're looking at it, the idea or the concept of a salon is it's common, right? It's out there. It's not something new, right? But if you're going to study it in a way that you're defining a problem, it is going to make you grow. For example, let's say you live in a community where people travel a long distance to get their hair done or their beauty needs done, and you're passionate about beauty. You understand it, you love it, you love doing it, and you want to now start what, a salon. So if you're going to explain to the investor, you can't say I want to start a salon because there's a lot of demand, or you just want to make money. But you have to be able to explain the problem that you are solving is different for every salon owner. So in this scenario, your problem that you are solving is that people waste money and they spend a lot of time traveling a long distance to get their hair done. But then now that you love this thing and you are good at it, you want to give them a reason to save money and time by coming to your salon, right? So then you build a salon in your area whereby people can simply walk to or travel less hours or minutes to get to you. So you are solving the time and money problem. So that's where you're going to be able to know who are you targeting. You're targeting people who gets their hair done at those salons that are far and far away. So those are going to be your target market, right? So, and also it's going to help you know if you're going to make money or not, right? So I'll give another example with which industry? Tech industry. Let's say you're experiencing difficulties with banking, right? Maybe the current way of doing banking. And now you start coming up with ideas to say, you know what, actually, I spend a lot of time, or I don't have time to go to the branch, or I don't have a lot of time to do this paperwork. And then you start having ideas around how about I automate this process. Then you come up with an idea. So you already, I mean, solving a problem. All you need to do is to be able to define. So the banking concept, it's already there. People are owning it. But if you're going to start your own, you need to, or maybe build a tech product that you want to sell to the banks, you must be able to define the problem, right? So maybe you can say, it takes me a lot of time to fill the loan application forms, or it takes me a lot of time to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to serve my banking needs. So as that being a problem, I came up with the solution that I think can save people time and money, and your customers will be enticed to know that when you're banking with so and so and so, this is how you can bank easier. So the solution you are bringing is convenience for people, right? So if you're explaining it in that way, if you're writing it down in that way, it helps you to get a picture of who actually you are saving, and that is how you're going to build a successful business. Last example, let's say you want to sell accessories. you need to be able also to define the problem. So the problem does not necessarily have to be something to do with stress and anxiety or whatever. It can just be like you basically providing convenience for people. That's what you are selling. You're giving people reasons to start buying your own accessories. And yeah, it also leads to who your target market is going to be and how you're going to make money. I hope this one makes sense, right? So since we're on the topic of business, I just thought I should share with you guys. During this week, I had a very interesting conversation with a good friend of mine. We were talking about business, and what I picked from our conversation is the importance of understanding the industry that you are going in. If you go into you have an idea that you'd like to execute, maybe it's in line with engineering and you know nothing about it. So it is very important that you get some knowledge. You might not know everything, but associate yourself with the right people. Get experts, advisors, bring engineer on board, so that they can help you, from their perspective as you're coming. So I know that in our Black community, we have this thing of saying, no, so and so and so is gonna steal my idea, I have to protect it. You don't need to be so overprotective of your idea that it end up dying, just because you feel like you don't want to share. So one thing that I can assure you is that the competition, it's not in the idea. The competition is in the execution of the idea. Someone told me that when Facebook started, a lot of people had the concept of building a platform where it can connect people digitally. But it is the execution that made Facebook to stand out. And no one can steal execution. Execution is within you. Execution is, no one can steal it, because it is very progressive. So it keeps growing. It's something that is connected to you. It's something that wakes you up at night, something that keeps you thinking about it. Chances are, if you had a conversation of an idea with someone with an intention to obtain like knowledge, when you come back and you start working on it, chances are it might not even be the same idea that you had at the beginning, but even a better one. So meaning you're standing in a position where you now have a new version of your idea, and that person just know like 20% of it. So don't be afraid, when it comes to, trying to protect your idea, saying people are gonna steal it. The competition is in execution. Chances are whatever that you're thinking about, someone else is thinking about. We have a lot of body lotions out there that you can think of. Some right now, ever since people started embracing their natural hair, there have been a lot of organic products that are there, but I can assure you they are all saving different problems. Everyone can tell you, I came up with this one because it helps the hair to do this and this and this. So we have different people with different hair type, so every person is served. You understand? Yeah. So define the problem and make sure that when you execute your idea, you understand the industry that you're going in, so that you can build a successful business. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Please press that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram, guys. Thank you so much.